Welcome to the online series of creative conversations produced by Arts Nexus, featuring practicing arts makers from across far north Queensland, a place to explore the business of arts, the ups, the downs, where we get our inspiration from and what our aspirations are.
Hello everybody, Melissa here from Arts Nexus. We'll go around the room, see who else is here.
Hello, Jades from Arts Nexus.
Hey Jades. And who else we got?
Becky from Etheridge Council.
Okay, nice to see you all. We're going to talk today about setting up a group on Facebook and what the difference is between a Facebook group and a page and how many variations there are of that. So we're using Zoom meeting as one option. You can also do a live stream through Facebook, which is a very useful thing. Here we go. So I'm sharing my screen as well through Zoom so that you can see that. We are looking for starting groups. So if you come down here, you'll see there's community, that button here. That tells you who you already have as groups, who likes you, who's following you. This is our Arts Nexus page, which is different than our Arts Nexus group, which is here. Now, the key difference between a page and a group, there's a number of functions that are different, but the main thing is that every single person in this group, if I put a post up here, then everybody in this group will see that. 100% will get a notification. So I will go post. So groups are really good for discussions and not so much you're like what's on and where you're going. However, on the side you can also do events. So we're going to create a group. Actually, Jades, I might swap to you. Do you want to share the screen and I'll stop sharing?
We're going to come down to the groups tab on the left.
Well, we'll start with Etheridge.
That would be a good one. Once we pick a name, can we change it?
Yes.
We are going to close the group because we want it to be private. People can still find us. Close group?
Or secret group for the moment.
Okay, we can do secret.
So the useful thing about a secret group is that you can get used to it and put things up and make decisions before anybody finds you that might confuse it. What do you think of the name Etheridge Creatives?
Yeah, it's good to start with. I think maybe we might have one of our Etheridge Creatives come up with a creative name.
That sounds good.
Yeah, that's good for now.
We need a Facebook cover group to kind of give the group an identity just to start off with as well, and I think that we could change to reflect the creatives who are in the group. But just to start off with, Melissa took this photo just before.
Is something I prepared earlier.
Yes. So just to give it a bit of a look and feel about it. All right, we can have a look at that to start off with.
So I think it's good to do these kind of elements to really personalise your page as well. So what that means is that when it comes up on a feed or whatever, it really jumps out. And taking a little moment to think about. So this is obviously a rock that crystal. We probably should have the name of the crystal, but I liked it because it's kind of water, trees, and outback. Gets the kind of three
the colour groups on there.
Not quite forest though. Okay, so you're saving that. Is that the right dimensions? The other thing to work out with Facebook is to have the right dimensions of the
cover size.
So then once you've done that, we want to join up some people. So we'll join ourselves straight away. And we'd like to encourage you all to have conversations on this page. Talk to us about your ideas. What do you need? What are some frustrations? Maybe each other can support each other if there's a particular question that you might have.
Down to the right there, add members.
So if you could add me.
And Becky Joy, it'll be BKKY.
Okay, so this is one of the challenges is you currently, Janice, you're signed in as yourself as opposed to Arts Nexus. So if you go back up to that arrow on the top right, so what happens is, so if you go in, you're logged in as, you go click Arts Nexus, you just say, anyway. So if you go back to the groups on the left, we saved that group before you left. Yes, there's Etheridge, but the photo's not saved. You didn't say so. Idea is to be logged in as your business page rather than your personal page. So we're going to encourage you to start looking at how do you appear online. So if you go to the top and type in Becky's name, we'll find you. Becky, are you online on Facebook? Can you accept this request?
Yeah.
That's it, friend request. So then you have to wait for Becky to accept that. Okay, so back to the group. You should be able to make me an administrator. Manage group. Admins and moderators. See the arrow above there? Yep. Okay. It's a great demonstration of just when you think you know everything about Facebook. The rules are. All right. So we're going to put here a description about the group. Just do a brief description. And of course, this is important. If you do invite a friend to join and they actually have no idea why you've done that, then it's really good for them to be able to actually see straight away what it's about. The thing about Facebook that I think is really important for people to know is that, you know, your personal one, and everyone really gets annoyed about those pictures of people's lunches and what their children are doing and where they are on holidays. I don't know about you, but I really hate those pictures. It makes me so jealous. Anyway, the point of having a group or a professional page is so that you can actually operate professionally without having to reveal all of the personal aspects. And you can set up your settings, which we'll go to in a moment for the group, to make sure that people can't always comment without moderation, so they might need approval before their comment is put up. That's a useful thing. Or if you want open dialogue, then you might not want to do that. Confirm. Again, you can change all this later. And perhaps put one post up. So in a group, it's called a discussion. And to the right of this box, if you see near the cross, you can change who's posting up a bit. Up, across. So you can either post as yourself or as your business. So in this case, Janice, you put it as yourself. Maybe something like, hello, I've had a great time in Georgetown weekend or week. Blah, blah, blah. Lovely. Thank you. Well, thank you, everyone. Great. So now we've done. So let's quickly pop over to the left-hand side there where you see about. What does that look like? So that description is there. You'll see who the members are. You'll see who created the group over to the right there. This is where you add more members. So this is kind of where you manage the intention of the group.
Can
Then
anybody add
there's-
members, or is it
Sorry?
just, can anybody add members, or is it just the administrators?
No, I believe once you've joined, so you're already, do you want to have a look on your phone there about you've already joined? So if you
Yes.
have a look on your, or I could, maybe I could, should be up to add your friends.
Even if it's a secret group.
I think,
They've got to be invited. So the closed group, anyone can find it, but they can't join it. The secret group, they have to be invited.
Mhm.
So Janice, if you go back over to the left, so you'll see there, then there is the discussion, which is, as pointed out when you put your post. There is, what was that at the top there?
Invite members.
Invite people who like Arts Nexus to join this group. So if we go back to the left to the members, what does members say? So this shows the admins and moderators. So if you look down here, head to Becky Joy. So you make admin. That's it. Great. So Becky, you're able to add people on your personal list?
yep.
Yep, great. I think the other thing, going back to about on the left-hand side there, and if you go into description and edit, this is a good spot to put a little bit about the ground rules or the, just, you know, the understanding. So if you just go to another paragraph and say something like, you understand if you are joining this group that you will be respectful, mindful of people's personal opinions, and if you have any suggestions, let us know about how best to run the group. If someone is offensive or abusive, you will be warned once. If you repeat, you will be removed from the group. And I think it is, we might adjust that wording, I'm just putting that in as a suggested starting point, but it is very important to put some ground around how people interact in these groups. And it's important, extremely important, do not delete someone from the group without giving them a warning first. Okay, so back to the left and go to events.
Dinner at the golf club tonight. Come tell us
Yeah,
your,
go and put dinner at the golf club tonight. So, so
or like networking dinner.
well, actually, just go dinner, networking dinner,
Yeah.
and then the location. Now, this is really important to be, what this does is it pins it in the, yes, Georgetown
Golf club.
Golf Club, and it should come up if the golf club has been pinned. There we go. It's only going to occur once, and it's going to be 6 o'clock tonight, so everyone's going to know where we are.
Yeah.
Come on down. Come on down. So yeah, come and meet the crew from Arts Nexus at the golf club. And a little photo, any old photo. Again, photos are really important to make you jump out. And you can go back in and edit, but I would just warn you of editing it too much, because every time you edit it, it comes back up as a notification. So it's a really good way to annoy your group very quickly.
Yeah.
That's why I tend to line up my posts and not put them straight up. Sometimes I forget because I'm racing for deadlines, I put too many things up. Ooh, what are you doing? Okay, so what Janice has done is gone to Google, and you see there where she's pressed images. So she's found Oh, none of that
Like
looks like.
networking country event.
Yeah,
Country networking event.
they're not even networking events. I go.
What food? What's the? It's lasagna and pizza.
Yeah.
Lasagna,
Lasagna and chips and salad.
lasagna chips. Perfect. Anyone there you particularly like?
Any, the top one. I'm so hungry now.
So you can right-click that one, or what have you done to this? You just right.
I dragged it onto the desktop
Mm-hmm.
Is
There
that
we go. Nice,
and now
lovely.
uploaded it.
Okay, so
Create.
nice. Perfect.
I do that all the time. Is that legal?
It depends which image. Now, if you had a look, can you flick back to that Google page, Jades? Now you see that first one says Shutterstock.
Yeah. So
That is a
Paid image.
paid image.
okay.
So that is from, and your photographers in your group need to know about this. I don't know if they know about stock images, but there's a lot of these websites. So yeah, you have to pay for that one, and no, you can't use that.
Okay.
I think that if it's got a face in it, or it's a person or something that might have been designed, then yes, you need to be very mindful. If you go, you see where it says visit there, that will take you to the actual website, and then you'll see its source. Now, if you wanted to be very mindful, then you would take that address,
Yeah.
and I would put it in the name of the image.
Yeah. Okay.
So then that way people can track back to it.
Cool.
Yes, that is a good question, and you do need to be mindful. All right, so we're just going to go back to the front page of the, and of course you can make comments and invite people and all that to the events, just like your normal page. Okay, photos. So you see that post for the event didn't go up as a photo. So just be mindful if it's something, an image that you're using on the event and you do want to keep it, then you might have to upload
Put
it.
it again into a photo, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. And we looked at the managed group. Now that we've got a few people there. Great. So now you can see all the things that you've done. Member requests, member reported, schedule posts. So all of that activity becomes important.
Mhm.
We're going to go more into this at another time. We're going to talk about how to evaluate your Facebook page, how to analyse what's been going on. Can you press more? Okay. So a link to existing group, that's really important when you start getting multiple groups. And then sometimes you want a group from a group from a group. So it's all about maybe the committee of this group or organisers of the next event. Okay. And I think that's the point about Facebook, is make sure you use it for the purpose that you want. I personally do not allow any behaviour on my Facebook walls that I would not have in my kitchen. So if I had somebody turn up to my house and they were like abusing me or yelling at my friends or, you know, putting rude, offensive pictures up on my fridge, I would ask them to leave. And I don't tolerate bad behaviour on my Facebook wall either, because it could offend friends of mine. So don't be nervous of Facebook. If you only want it for your professional activities and not personal, you can do that too. You do not have to be operating like a crazy person. The ones that put all their food up and their children, like I said at the beginning. Okay, so if you go back to, this is our main page.
Mhm.
And groups. What's on community? That's the people. Now we go down and you should see it pop out. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Any questions? Beck, do you have any questions?
No, I think that's good for now. It'll be great to do some more pointed stuff on creating pages for business and
Yep.
reviewing them and that kind of thing later. But for today, that's good.
Yay. All right, well, the job is now to get a hold of the people on there so that we can then schedule in a time and we'll
Yep.
join you online.
Sounds good. Okay,
Great.
thank you.
All right, well, take a moment to have a look around the Arts Nexus Facebook page, see what kind of events we've been running, who we are, and head over to the website, have a look, and
Yep.
we look forward to seeing you on the main street of Georgetown.
Sounds good.
Or anywhere in Etheridge, actually. We're mean to the rest. All right.
Cool.
Thank
Bye.
you. See ya.
Arts Nexus is a capacity building agency working to grow creative people, communities and industries across far north Queensland. Find us at artsnexus.com.au, like our Facebook page, follow us on Twitter and share your thoughts.